My name's Paul, and this is my baptism testimony. So my mom and my sister Phyllis raised us to believe in Jesus. We would read the Bible together and we would speak about Christ, but we never really had like a home church to go to. I always believed in God, but I never really had a personal relationship with Jesus. In 2007, my sister Phyllis, she died of cancer, and we had to watch over a year as she kind of wasted away. And we prayed for miracles that just never really happened. And at the time, we were devastated, but I don't think I should have been, because I know now that she knew the Lord, she knew Jesus, and she was the one that brought Jesus Christ into our lives as children. Then in 2011, we lost my mom. After that, I began questioning everything in my life. I searched for answers more in science than in religion. I kind of ran away from religion a little bit. I was looking for answers to like where we come from and why we're here and how like everything began. I even had someone try and fail to convince me that I was an atheist. But no matter how much I questioned, I could always see the hand of God in creation. Around that same time, I faced a life-threatening illness of my own. And again, through God's grace and a lot of praying and promises, I made it through that. Not completely unscathed, but grateful to be alive. That experience brought me back to Christ. I realized at that moment I had always believed in the teachings of Jesus, and that was at the point where it hit me that if I believe in Jesus Christ and his teachings, then I believe in his gospel. I believe in his life, his death on the cross, his resurrection, and my salvation through his sacrifice. With that foundation, everything in my life began to change. I started looking at the world differently. I treated people differently. I looked at my own actions differently and began striving to become a better version of myself. Not because I could ever be worthy of Jesus' sacrifice, but because I was grateful for it. Then God worked what I believe is one of the greatest miracles in my life. He brought me my Brazilian nut, my wife Alessiana. Shortly after we started dating, she had asked me if I wanted to go to church on Easter. Little did I know that it was at 6 a.m. in the morning, and so that brought me to FCC, a little bleary-eyed and undercaffeinated. And for the first time in my life, at that service, I felt truly on fire for Jesus and the gospel. I began reading my Bible more consistently and going to church on a regular basis. Just under 2 years ago, Pastor Ben married us, and on our wedding day, we promised to keep Christ at the center of our marriage. Today, I'm getting baptized as a public declaration that I surrender my life fully to Jesus, my Savior, who forgave me, who loved me in my sin, and pursued me my entire life. This baptism is me keeping my promise to my wife and to my Lord to live fully for Christ.